Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. We're talking today about the use of expert reports in U.S. immigration. If you have a U.S. immigration case, it could be quite straightforward, but there are times when the case might have an issue where the expert report becomes vital to ensuring that USCIS or the immigration court understands something about your case, so that it helps them to hopefully come to a positive decision in your case. I'm going to talk about 4 ways in which an expert report can help an immigration case. Firstly, as it relates to a country condition report. Now, I am a Jamaican, and I am also a Jamaican attorney, and have been practicing the Jamaican courts for many years, almost 20 years. I have got a significant amount of experience in dealing with the legal aspects of Jamaica's situation, and as such, I have been asked from time to time to prepare country condition reports on several areas in Jamaica. For example, I've prepared country condition reports on the issue of common law marriages. I've prepared country condition reports on the issue of the political climate, on the practice and procedures in the various courts in Jamaica, and several other areas. Now, a country condition report is only useful if the attorney and or client that I'm working with advise me about the areas that they think the report is needed. And in turn, I will indicate to the attorney and the client that these are areas that I think you could also look at. So when a country condition report is being done, it means that there has to be a fair amount of communication between the attorney and the client, as well as myself, the other attorney, and that attorney's client, so that we can set the case up for success. There are also instances where, for example, documents are needed from a home country, and in my case from Jamaica, and as such, documents such as birth certificates, marriage certificates, death certificates, and other civil documents might be needed, and the client might be in the US and or without resources to obtain those from Jamaica. I am fully able and capable of assisting in that regard. A third way in which a country condition / expert report might be needed would be in terms of the court documentation that a case might need. For example, if someone had a case in one of the criminal courts or a civil court, it depends, and the outcome was requested by U.S. Immigration, that is also an area where we are able to help. Now, those court documents are crucial because they are going to help the adjudicator to decide about the particular case. Criminal cases are perhaps the most classic example, because for criminal cases, regardless of the outcome, if the person was found guilty, pleaded guilty, or was acquitted, the USCIS or the immigration court wants to see those documents to make a determination for themselves as to whether or not those have value as it relates to the pending U.S. immigration benefit. And so those are crucial for the cases that persons might have. Sometimes persons are of the view that, oh, I don't have to supply and provide that information because it was a long time ago, or the matter was expunged, or all sorts of other reasons. The short answer to that is you're wrong. It is always crucial to indicate that there was a case in the court, especially if it was a criminal case, indicate that it was disposed of in a particular way, and here are the documents. And a fourth way in which country conditions / experts report might be useful is in the sense that once the expert has gathered all of the information, it is put in what is called an affidavit, and that affidavit is to assist the court or the tribunal or the officer to come to, as I said before, a positive decision on your case. And as such, as an expert on legal and other issues for Jamaica, I would ensure that I prepare that affidavit and go through it with you, the client, and your attorney, so that when your case is being presented to the court, your attorney, or you if you're unrepresented, can highlight aspects of that report with a view to improving your chances of success for your matter. So if you have an immigration case and you've got a request for evidence or a notice of intent to deny, or you recognize from the beginning that there are issues that must be further ventilated, issues that require additional details, consider a country condition report / expert report. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend about our services.